Good morning and welcome back, everybody. This is Lawrence. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. And we are back this morning to review our trade on WYNN, WYNN, the casino company, I believe. What we liked about this in the morning is that it gaps below its previous bar here, while the market is gapping inside. So it gaps below out of this range here, and it has room to the last pivot here, which is around the $78.50, $79 area, which is pretty much where it's going to right now. I don't believe it's going to break this area, but we'll see. And this pretty much is where the support line would be in this area. So we have a little bit of room to run in the morning. I like to compare it to the NASDAQ as always, because that's where it's trading on. And you see that the NASDAQ gapped down, but it's also inside its previous range, so we see the WYNN has a relative weakness there. I'm going to drill down to lower time frames. I'll show you my orders that I put into this. So off the open, we see the WYNN pops up and pretty much puts in its high and the low of the day and starts to drift back down to the lower range. Traditionally, I do not like taking this setup because it has not broken the low of day, which means that there could be a bunch of buy limit orders here that could push the price back up and stop me out if I get in too prematurely. But I do like that it's relatively weak, and I'll show you that compared to the NASDAQ, which is putting in a little bit of a run here. This started around 9:50ish in the morning. And we see that WYNN is still sitting in its lower range even as far as 10:04 in the morning. So I'm interested in it, but I had to give it a little bit of extra room, and I'm also not going to risk a full unit. So essentially I put in a half lot, or half the shares I would normally buy, to risk my full R. And that's just because this pre-market is here, and there could be buy limit orders, like I said, and it's kind of exactly what happened. When I got filled here, I realized I didn't have enough shares for my full, my half lot risk, so I picked up some more. But essentially the price drops. A lot of these orders, or some of these orders, were filled, pushing the price back up, almost stopping me out. This goes as high as 82.23. I think my stop was right at 82.25.26. But a relatively painless trade as it just steadily downtrended for us. So that's really nice, and it's kind of bottoming out exactly where we kind of expected, right around the 79, 78, 50 area. Somewhere between there, you're going to see some buyers just based on the daily pivot. So a pretty painless trade, nothing to complain about, but it is something that I did not risk a full unit on, otherwise I would have got a lot more money out of this. I think we only net like 150, which is okay. And full disclosure, I am also in Capital One Financials. Financials were weak this morning, and this one was doing kind of the same thing that WYNN was doing. It was kind of sitting at low a day, but not drastically breaking it and consolidating. It was just kind of consolidating at the lows here. So I took it as a break of the 144 and put a stop up here. Pretty good amount of room to the 145.45 area. But this one, like you see, I'm not going to get a lot of money out of this even if it wins. This is kind of just a hedge because one of my swing positions was in financials, and that one got destroyed today. So this can go on to the end of the day. It doesn't really matter. But the win was the big winner today because it net like almost 4R for us in the half lot, or 2R pretty much if we're doing a regular unit. So not a bad day at all, but you'll see that I haven't been taking a lot of trades. There has been a lot of good things out lately, or good setups, and if I do see a mediocre setup, I'll risk maybe like a half lot. The last trade I took was, I think, Friday on QGen, but it was just such a small amount, it didn't really matter. It's kind of just sitting at this low, and I just kind of shorted it. I think brought like 20 bucks in. It was nothing important, just because Friday was a half day because of Black Friday, and I just wasn't super interested in anything. So, there it goes, another trading day in the books. I'll see you guys next time. If you're interested to watch me and follow me for more, please subscribe. Thank you so much.